Chef Pierre wasn't like other chefs. No, sir. He had a flair for the dramatic and a heart full of joy. He had a tall hat, a twirly moustache, and a kitchen full of animals. His kitchen was always bustling with excitement and laughter. There was Beatrice, the bossy goose. She was the self-appointed supervisor of the kitchen. She measured flour with her big orange beak, ensuring every recipe was perfect. Bartholomew, the clumsy bear, stirred pots with his big paws. He might have been clumsy, but his heart was in the right place. And let's not forget Penelope, the clever cat. She was always curious and loved to explore new flavors. She tasted everything with a flick of her pink tongue. Her taste buds were the final judge of every dish. "Today, my friends," boomed Chef Pierre, "we cook something special." The animals cheered, their excitement filling the room. They loved surprises, especially edible ones. The anticipation made their hearts race. Chef Pierre always said, "Cooking is more fun with friends," and he meant it. Together they created magic in the kitchen, one dish at a time. "But chef," quacked Beatrice, "what are we making?" Chef Pierre chuckled, his belly shaking like a bowl full of jelly. "That's a surprise," he boomed. Bartholomew sniffed the air with his big wet nose. "Smells like sunshine and rainbows," he exclaimed. Penelope, ever the clever one, narrowed her eyes. "I think it's a rainbow fruit salad," she purred. Chef Pierre clapped his hands. "Close, my clever cat, but not quite," he boomed. He pulled out a giant cookbook, its pages filled with colorful pictures. "Today we are making jungle jumble." The kitchen transformed into a jungle. Lush greenery and vibrant plants filled every corner, creating a whimsical and playful atmosphere. It was as if the kitchen had been transported to a tropical paradise. Feathers flew as Beatrice, the colorful parrot, expertly chopped bananas with her beak. Her precision was unmatched, and the fruit pieces fell perfectly into the bowl. Flour dusted Bartholomew's fur as he kneaded dough for coconut cookies. The fluffy cat was covered in a fine layer of white, looking like a furry snowball. His paws worked diligently, pressing and folding the dough with care. Penelope, nimble as ever, sliced mangoes into perfect star shapes. Her tiny paws moved with grace and precision. But then, disaster struck. Bartholomew tripped, sending a cascade of coconuts rolling across the floor. The round fruit scattered in every direction, creating a chaotic scene. "Oh dear," cried Chef Pierre, his eyes wide with surprise. The kitchen was in disarray, but there was no time to panic. Penelope, quick as a flash, herded the runaway coconuts with her paws. She darted around the kitchen, gathering the fruits with remarkable speed. Beatrice used her beak to carefully place them back in the basket. Her movements were precise and deliberate, ensuring each coconut was securely in place. Bartholomew, feeling a bit clumsy, offered a sheepish grin. "Sorry," he mumbled, his ears drooping slightly. Chef Pierre just chuckled, patting the cat on the head. "No worries, my furry friend. A little mishap is just part of the adventure." The kitchen was a place of fun and creativity, where even the smallest accidents could lead to the most delightful moments. Soon the jungle jumble was ready. The animals had worked together, each contributing their favorite fruits and flavors to the mix. A mountain of colorful fruits, sprinkled with coconut flakes and topped with Bartholomew's delicious cookies. The sight was a feast for the eyes, and the aroma was simply irresistible. The animals gathered around, their faces beaming with pride. They had created something beautiful together, and the sense of accomplishment was palpable. "We did it!" chirped Beatrice. "Together!" added Bartholomew. The joy in their voices was infectious, spreading smiles all around. Penelope, already licking her lips, purred, "And it's delicious!" Chef Pierre smiled. His heart was full, seeing the happiness his kitchen had brought to his friends. "Indeed, my friends," he said, "cooking is always more fun with friends. The laughter, the shared moments, and the collective effort make every dish special." And as they all dug into the delicious jungle jumble, they knew he was right. Each bite was a reminder of their teamwork and friendship. Because in Chef Pierre's kitchen, the most important ingredient wasn't flour or sugar or even exotic fruits, it was friendship, and that made every meal unforgettable.